looking for more protection on the bottom side of your Honda Talon? Well, SuperATV's got you covered with their heavy-duty skid plate, and today we're going to show you how to get one installed. So let's get to it. You can do this complete installation from the ground, but for demonstration purposes, we've laid our machine on its side. First thing we're going to do is go through and remove all the factory bolts that are holding our factory skid plate on. And then right here, as well as right here, you'll have two push pins. Our push pins got damaged, so they're just gonna pull out. You know, ours are broke. That's why we're going to a heavy duty skid plate. So see there, we've already got them disconnected. Because like I said, we had an issue, ours got broken. On the bottom side, both of them are intact. So we'll go ahead and remove both of our push pins. Then we'll just go ahead and continue removing our hardware. Then we'll just go ahead and remove the last bolt for our front skid plate. And then we'll continue going back here to the rear and removing our hardware. And we'll go ahead and remove the rear portion of our skid and set it aside as well. The first portion of the skid plate we're going to install is going to be the middle section labeled B. We're going to need 6 of our M6 by 30s, 1 of our M6 by 40s, 1 spacer, and then 2 self-tappers. Once we have our hardware ready to go, we'll go ahead and grab our middle section. I like to go ahead and get a bolt started through my bowl washer. Then we'll take it, we'll lay it up on the machine. Get it all lined up, and just go ahead and get our bolt started. Just enough to where it'll hang there. We'll go around, and right here we'll take a short bolt. Right here, we'll take a short bolt as well. Down here's a short bolt. And right here's also a short bolt. What we do is we slide our spacer on and we slide it through the hole, get it lined up. Once we have the thread started, we'll come in here and we'll pick up on our skid plate a little bit, get it all lined up, start tightening all our hardware. Once we have all those tightened, then we'll go ahead and we'll get our self-tappers ready to go. I like to go ahead and start with the self-tapper into the frame and get it all started and prepped and ready. That way we can just run one right in it. Alright, so now this section's all tightened up. So what we're going to do is we're going to move back to the next section, which will be part C. And for this one, we're going to need 7 M6 by 30s, 2 self-tappers, then 9 bowl washers. And the skid plate will just line up just like this. Right here will be a bolt. And right here is going to be a bolt as well. Bolt right there. And we'll go ahead and get everything lined up how it's supposed to be. We'll go ahead and snug our hardware up. And then right here and right here, we'll put our 2 self-tappers in. Like I said, you can drill them right into the frame. They are self-tappers. Or if you don't want to have to struggle, you can just take a drill bit, get center of the hole, and then just drill right into the frame here. Once you're drilled into the frame, you take your self-tappers, get it lined up with your hole, drill them right in. All right, then the next section we're going to grab is going to be section D. That's going to be the biggest portion of our skid plate. And for this one, we're going to need 9 M6x30s, 15 bowl washers. We're going to need 6 of our M40s, and we're going to need 6 of our spacers. We'll go ahead and start hanging this skid plate here. Let's grab one of our bolts here. Go ahead and get it started right into the frame. And we'll come right here to this hole. It's another hole that doesn't require a spacer. Get it started in there. This hole right here does not require a spacer either. Any hole that the thread can be reached, just like all 3 of these holes, you can use your shorter of the 2 bolts. It's just the holes that where the threads are down into the frame a little bit, like this one right here, that's when we will want to use our spacers. So on this one right here, we'll grab a longer bolt and a spacer. Slide our bolt through. Pick up on the skid. Make sure it's good and lined up. Get it started right into the tab there on the frame, just like that. And for this one right here, we'll do the same thing. So then for the rest of the holes, we'll go through with our short bolts and get them installed. Now you're just going to go through and fully tighten all the hardware on the rear portion of the skid. Should be all of them here. So now we're going to go up front and install the last portion of our skid plate. So now we're going to grab the front portion of our skid plate. We're going to get it lined up, and then what I like to do, this one is all held on by self-tappers, so it's kind of hard to hold it in place and put those self-tappers in. I'm going to lay it up in place. I'm just going to take my paint marker and just, make a dot on the center of each of these holes. That way I know exactly where to drill. All right, so there's all my dots of where I need to drill. Alright, so we got all our holes drilled there. So what we'll do is we'll grab some self-tappers in our skid plate. There's one. And we'll go up here to this one up here. Get it pulled up into position. We're not going to fully tighten them just yet. That way we can get everything moved around. So we'll go ahead and shoot the rest of our self-tappers in. Go back through, make sure all your hardware is fully tightened. And that's how super easy it is to install SuperATV's heavy-duty skid plate on this Honda Talon. For more information on this skid plate or any of SuperATV's great products, feel free to give us a call at 855-743-3427 or check us out online at superatv.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.